We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so on. Learned. These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Aye, got some coin to spare, your humble? What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his way. So where's he get his coin, then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Could be he's...
Hoy, friend! There's something I've come to understand. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. I want to live a life I tire of looking at this box. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant. 'Tis something Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other, though I feel sure we shall. Till then, take...
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden. On the lad.
It's as you say.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now,
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Fascinating.
Quite. Though no definitive records remain.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. Yet I fear we have few other... I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Though, I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
I'm the crown jewel.
We're off to Vernworth Palace, then.
This place is very dreary.
Wasn't so noted.
Suppose I'm tired.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Follow. We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain, follow me!
We must consider the needs of the common folk as well.
Even the best of us has limits. Somehow my feet always
Why did thus?
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Our soldiers need better training.
I'd sooner stay out.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll.
Prithee inform.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
Would that such peace?
My back's so stiff.
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray... for my line of sight.
Someone do aught about this?
Feels eerie with no one about.
What a predicament. May the heavens protect me.
'Tis here that the bodies of those... I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. I have placed a mark upon the body. Surely I can permit myself but a moment's rest.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
First, assess the field, then act accordingly.
I've just remembered. I've somewhere to be.
Yeah? What is it?
Arms for the poor.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile.
I am proud of my devotion, as well I should be. My prayers will surely be rewarded in the hereafter. This place gives me
Mayhap I ought to be getting home. Got a crack at you.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I wonder what lies at its bottom. A ladder, is it? How convenient.
After you, Arisen.
Best head to market before it slips my mind.
to do.
Well then, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and this alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these schemes run deep. To think, tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
This is beyond me, I'm afraid. Phasus. Well, there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to... I've prepared a means for you. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Right, just follow me.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation. If there is aught I may assist you with, Simply say the word. Do come again. Greeting. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation. It is always a pleasure.
Gotta take opportunities as they come, I say. So we've finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Sorry I am to hear it.
'Tis the dream of many to own a home, Master. Shall we gather the requisite funds to make it our own?
There's no great shock to me.
Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Follow me.
Such peace.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Suppose all we can do is wait.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste steel.
Such quietude is a blessing. This feels so fine. Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
In the end, 'twas all for naught.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
So, you've come. Captain Brandt bade me allow you.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
I'll teach him a lesson he won't soon forget.
Not sure why I'm trolling.
Such piety.
Enough of wastrels and coos.
Consarn it. I'm nodding off where I stand.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
What?
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh. Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows, or Jesus arisen is false. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah. They say the arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar. whereupon his head was liberated from his... Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, tell me. Does that... I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
The magistrate seeks a place to quench his thirst for knowledge. Where might we find one, I wonder?
My master told me that the slums hide many secrets. Mayhap we ought to investigate for ourselves.
Yes, of course. I see it now. 'Tis good to be reunited.
This headache's driving me up the wall, Tiz.
If our prayers are not...
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
I must be.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we? Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance, you see, one of the children we care for here at the gracious hand, Malcolm his name is. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some... Might I impose on you?
Let us begin by gathering information.
There's no great shock to me.
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Well, I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly... I suspected as much. Then we are...
I'd rather not talk to him if I can avoid it.
Must hold out till someone comes.
person I believe myself.
We may benefit from pursuing the information. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around. Gathering clues will be essential to our success in this matter.
How about you?
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to...
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from...
Oi, keep your distance. This ain't my problem.
Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Quit staring.
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Treasure?
I'm aching for a fight.
Time to be heading home.
Barely dressed. What's your business with me?
I'll go and open the chest.
I've not the patience to deal.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Go on, have a look. This is my book. I must report her.
Where's my dad?
Someone wild. You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart.
Where could Malcolm have? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I have...
Sets my thoughts down.
Business could be better.
Maybe he was hoping to find something shiny among the rubble. What?
wronged me, and so yourself.
Prayer alone cannot win us this battle.
Is this what I deserve?
Is there aught I can assist you with?
Can't say I've any tidings to
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept, and he went with that wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
Shall we report our results? Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Come, I fear there's not a moment to pray. Follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were... Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal...
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just a book, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some...
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take...
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
It's no great shock to me.
No mercy. A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
And above.
Isn't it amazing? And I found...
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come. Let's investigate this place's secrets to...
Tisk, quite a collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars, were I the scholarly sort.
Right you are.
More of the same, it seems.
Preposterous. Prayer alone cannot win us this battle.
Might as well... Lie down and wait for the end.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a... Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought be able...
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
Can't say I like it here.
Good to see you, Master.
Got to focus. My head will blow before it goes awry.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt.
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped was a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but yet 'tis clear it serves them not. Almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been... What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Maybe I'll get right here. Or what now?
Best be place can't be in the thick of things, mate.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist. A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Greatly appreciate the coin or two to soothe my throat with a mother name. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles at once.
We've arrived, but not so our quarry. Can it be we've mistaken the hour of our meeting?
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
Got to sell what I can while I'm in town.
I hope the weather holds.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our court. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
That was hardly a challenge for adventurers of our caliber.
I hadn't expected to feel such a sense of accomplishment.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's... I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers...
I vow to see this endeavor through to its end.
We're off to Vernworth Palace, then.
Onward to Vernworth Castle. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Horns may not enter the castle grounds, Master. We shall have to part ways at the gates.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations.
Always a pleasure.
I brought time and I know how to spend.
Here at last?
We shall await you here, Master.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain. Follow me!
Suppose I best earn my keep. Even the best of us has the limits as common folk as well.
A welcome respite from those horrid problems.
It's a bit early for a rest. Last. Scratch on my arms and all.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy, pray be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
What to do about combat training? This peace protected.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Quiet at last.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
surely none more important.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
No easy thing, making a living.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait.
To do? Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
It isn't a bit early for a rest as yet.
How to proceed?
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
What? Oh, to think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive, and 'twould wound my pride. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, the man's home is located in Bakbata.
Shall we seek some answers? There's a ladder here.
After you. Arisen?
Come on, have a look.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is... The time of our parting has come. Thank you for it. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this God's way? I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen, and ere it slips my mind.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with the...
As a reward, you will, of course, require...
Tis me they come to see, really.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and... become an ally to our cause.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we... You check the price, just remember. Misers die early death. Hope to see you again. Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So hope to see you again.
Purchases to be made today, I see.
Welcome to, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember. Many thanks. I appreciate. Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check. Price, just remember, hope to see you again.
While you're here, eh? Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted on masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries of...
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade. Onward to Vernworth Castle. I'm afraid I cannot escort you beyond the castle entrance, Master. We will have to part ways till you emerge.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Interested in my wares?
Tad rowdy.
I'm not getting anyone's way.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
So we've finally arrived.
We shall remain here.
A welcome reprieve from the day's exertion.
My sword arm could use some work. Such quietude is a blessing. Such quietude is a blessing. Can't wait for your criticism.
This place is very dreary.
Ah, good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. We've come all this way, only to find ourselves unawaited. Perhaps our timing was awry. Ah, there we are. Good thing we hung about.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Masquerades being as they are, you will require... Much is made of appearances as such... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Fine wares all this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Could you come over here?
Quite the predicament.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
We've arrived.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
Mayhap I'll come here and have a day to myself.
You're far from your...
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
Surely someone will ask me to
Such
dance
admiration
alone.
goes awry.
What is it?
I suppose I avail myself of the victuals.
My sword arm.
Why, no. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Keep my arms strong and my mind sharp, this place.
My sword arm could use some work.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off for her.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
you... 'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
All this revelry in war's wake, 'tisn't...
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, Pine.
Would seem all this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
Best mind that tongue afore you lose it.
Listen, I've seen my fair share of...
So, tell me... I shan't let anything spoil... Let us forget the dragon and dance the night away.
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry.
These festivities are part...
Surely these extravagant...
Presume to confound me, do you?
I find it liberating to hide my face.
Surely these...
So tired. Just about anywhere.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. I'll scour all you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brant will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brant at once. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Your Majesty, that attire, it may be unsuitable. 'tis a formal affair, you see. I apologize for my brusqueness. But pray, seek out proper raiment. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizens.
Crack a few skulls if you're...
There is much we ought to attend, or shall change once we have attended. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so Your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this godsway's power, proving Your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform Your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
'Tis as you say.
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
After you, Arisen.